This is Brandon. Brandon is a meatsmith, which is one who deals in all matters pertaining to the alchemy by which animals are turned into food. Meatsmithery includes, but is by no means limited to, slaughter, butchery, charcuterie, husbandry, roastery, rappery, knife sharpening, literacy, sensibility, patience, and fine raiment. Along with his wife, Lauren, and 3 sons, Wallace, John-Luc, and Simon, he runs a business called Farmstead Meatsmith, which is based on Vashon Island in the Puget Sound. They provide 2 main services, custom mobile meatsmithery and education. They offer classes in traditional slaughter, butchery, curing, and sausage making, and create instructional media. 2 years ago, Brandon kickstarted a project of instructional videos called On the Anatomy of Thrift, which are available for free online and have been viewed over 75,000 times. Recently, Brandon's energy and capital has been consumed by building a butcher shop and outfitting a slaughter truck, both of which are requisite to most efficaciously providing meatsmith services. These projects happen to be very difficult because, unlike Augustus, who inherited his shop and business in its entirety, Brandon has had to start from scratch. Augustus's great-great-grandfather built his butcher shop with his own 2 hands and sturdy oak timber from his family's land. He slaughtered animals out back and butchered and sold meat in the front. Thus it stood when Augustus stepped into his father's shoes, and it was with the same knives and knowledge that he cut his meat. Then one day, a very clean man walked into his shop and, without a word, handed him a stack of very official-looking papers full of very circumlocutory language, which mandated that he stop slaughtering his own animals. It was no longer safe. Frustrated, but with no say in the matter, he began purchasing meat, paying more money for something that he could do better. In no time, the clean man came back with more papers, this time dictating that he now must store his meat in a refrigerated container. His means were no longer safe. Frustrated, but with no say in the matter, Augustus sought a refrigerator, but he couldn't afford the newfangled machine on his own, so, frustrated but with no say in the matter, he borrowed well beyond his abilities. In no time, the clean man came back with his papers and language, now informing Augustus that he must remove all of the wood from his shop. It was no longer safe. Frustrated, but with no say in the matter, Augustus, borrowing on top of his borrowed money, replaced his oak with plastic and steel. In no time, a curious new store opened up in town that self-proclaimed excellence and sold cuts of meat packaged in plastic. And Augustus's customers slowly but surely began never coming back. And, frustrated, but with no say in the matter, he closed his shop forever. We're going to recreate Augustus's shop, but as a small family business and leaders of the new meat economy, we face an uphill battle in establishing the infrastructure we need to improve the efficiency of our services. A well-designed shop and truck will allow us not only to offer more of our meatsmithing services at more affordable prices, but will also provide us the mental freedom and physical space to expand our educational offerings. The butcher shop will double as a classroom and triple as a film studio. We have an endless list of educational products we'd like to create, as evidenced by our donation rewards, the ponderous greatness of which cannot be overstated. So, with your donations, we'll be able to finish constructing our shop and truck, and be able to create more meaty media for you. Over the last 3 years, with the generous collaboration of a remarkable roster of family, friends, and friendly lenders, we've been able to make a substantial start in our construction, but we've come to a point where we need your help. We need you to help us fund the final stages of construction on our shop and truck. We've been humbled by your support in all of our pursuits so far and hope to continue to be blessed by your gracious contributions. Any donation amount helps, and word of mouth is the best way to spread the word. So please, tell everyone who will listen by any means necessary. Help us get the word out so that we can continue to be a reliable resource for all of you meatsmiths out there. Thanks, and we'll see you in the butcher shop.